Calida, you make my sisters look like delicate flowers. Can't wait to meet them. That would be thing of legend.
I've done a lot of video games, really, literally. I've started working in video games when they started to speak. And the joy about this one was the fact that we had two key people helping us during the sessions. So we had Jonas, who is the creative director, and we had Farsi, the lead narrative designer. And both of them were so present and so involved and so, I mean, precise about all the research that they did in order to create a game that was not only entertaining but also
factually correct.
Yeah, factually correct. Yeah. You know, and sort of, and with multi dimensions to each character. Like, for example, Cleopatra is not the cliché that history has presented her as so often.
The best of Egyptian carpets are sold in Memphis. It is, of course, a bit far away, but your efforts will show me how much you value our alliance.
You haven't got just one arc. What you've got is several arcs, because, of course, depending on what the player decides to do, our lives will change.
The one thing I loved about recording Cleopatra was the fact that I had these two sides, and the player could choose actually what part of Cleopatra they wanted to come out. So if they wanted sort of her anger side, or if they wanted her lovemaking romantic side. And I think that was super fun to record.
The cat goddess. She is greatly revered among the people. How has my blithering fool of a husband offended you, dear?
One of the things that I found really, really interesting is that there's a whole section of the game where we sort of explore the various philosophies of the Greek world, and so you've got the Stoics, the Epicureans, you've got, and all these are represented and discussed throughout the game as a sort of almost like riddles. What would you do if? And then the choices are then explained according to the various philosophies. And I thought, this is the first time I see something like this in a game, where you get to explore the choices with regards to what philosophy or who your master is, as it were. And I thought that was very, that was a clever bit of writing there.
Winemaking is not an exact science. We do follow recipes, but we are subject to the whims of Dionysus. Every now and then he favors you, and you may produce a wine of this caliber.
One of my pet hates is when we've been recording for a while on a character and we've got to say goodbye. And I know the character keeps on living, and you're going to be playing with them, but we don't get to be them anymore.
We have to cut it.
And we've got
you have to sever the line. And say goodbye. And farewell.
And farewell. And yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but personally, I do hope that you enjoy playing us as much as we've enjoyed playing them.
Yeah, enjoy the game. And thank you.
Thank you, and don't forget to love Cleopatra as much as I do.